Hello there. Okay, so we're looking at a spreadsheet here. This is for a level 1 ICT test. So let's just talk through it. Okay, so we've got our raw data in front of us. So as we normally do, we will tidy everything up. Okay. Might just widen that out a little bit, so it's just a little bit. Sometimes yes, we can do the click, but it doesn't always click everything we want. So there we go. We'll just widen that out. It's a bit easier to read. Okay, so again, it's always just worth having a little look at your spreadsheet and the questions you got off. Okay, obviously what I do is here I put the formulas in for you so you can actually see what's going on. Okay, so one thing I can see straight away, and I can see it down here, is something we're going to have to do, but I just want to do it quickly now because I want to show this really as a standout item. Is we notice the dates here are all different formats. We need to change them. So the easiest way to do that is highlight, go to your custom up here, and then you can pick long date or short date. So we'll just pick short date. Okay, we're done. The other thing that you've noticed here is that these numbers are all sort of positioned tight. What we can do is, if we look here, look at the buttons I'm pressing here, we can move that text about. So it can be top, middle, bottom. So I'm just going to put it into the bottom and do that. Okay. So that's something I just wanted to quickly show you as a standalone item before we actually get into the crux of the spreadsheet. Okay, so things to think about and remember. Or if you wanted to, we could have them all at the top. So it's down to you, it's personal preference. I'll just put them down there for the moment. Okay, so let's crack on. So, typical sort of level 1 spreadsheet. In fact, this part isn't. We've done here, but that's worth remembering. They will come up as level 2 as well. And level 2 papers, so can come up. We need to enter some data. So Emily Gray, Ocean Facts. There we go. Enter that in. Her speaker fee is 50. We'll put the currency in later. And her travelling expenses are £18.25. Okay. So we now need to use the formula to calculate the total payment for Dr. J. Smythe. I'm saying Smythe, not Smith. Some people still say Smith. I'm going to say Smythe for the moment. Okay. And to do that, equals sum, brackets, that cell, plus that cell. There you go. So we've added those two columns up. And we now need to look just down here. Small total payable, that's good. Club contribution. User payable members, okay. So our members are here, so it's equals sum. So to do that, what we're doing is we're taking total payable away from the club contribution. So close the brackets. And then what we need to do is do member contribution. Just space that a bit, there we go. And then just to do that, literally, because they were saying is there are roughly 25 members in the club, average number, so they're going to work on 25 division. Okay, I'm going to take the amount payable by, not quite like that, because I forgot to put the brackets in, but there you go. So it shows you how an easy mistake like that can happen and how you can get out of it. I'm going to do the amount payable by members divided by the suggested 25, like thus. And that then breaks that down. Okay, so then to replicate the formulas, we just do our drag and drops, our drag and drops, our drag and drops. Okay, what we've actually done here, we've missed a formula here, so we've noticed we've got the minuses. There we go, that's corrected. So it's just worth double checking and looking. Okay, so let's format this all out. So money, highlight general, currency, like so. We need to put a box around everything, like so. Tidy it all up. We now need to do some bolding of text up. Do that. Do that. We'll do that. Now I just need to make sure everything is lined up as it needs to be, like thus. There you go. So there we have now our spreadsheet all nicely done. Don't forget to put your footer in with your name in it. Okay. Because it has to be printed out. Remember, your name's not on it, they won't know who it is, and you won't pass this element of the test. So make sure it's very clearly demarcated. Okay. Right, so we've got this. So let's just do a couple of extra things for you. So that essentially will be the spreadsheet as is. However, whilst we're here, let's do a couple of extra things. Just as a little bit of revision topic for you. So, you may be asked to do sample formulas. Demonstrate the formulas that you've used, okay? So the way we do this is show you a sample, and then you can obviously tweak this and use this accordingly, okay? As you would need to. So we're going to look at total payable first. So sample total payable formula. We can do that. Remember, because you're not going to have the formulas like I've got them in here. So we literally would go to the top, I've done up here, Control C, probably the best way of doing this, with Control V. Or you can do with the right click of the mouse, copy and paste, okay? Sometimes when you're doing text like this, highlight, Control C, using keyboard functions can be a little bit more straightforward, okay? Sample, amount, payable by members, formula, okay, there we go, like so. And if I do sample member contribution, when I can spell it, I suppose I could copy and paste it straight at the top, but no, I think you've just noticed, those of the observant would have noticed that I spelled formula incorrectly there. Formula, and yeah, there we go. We'll just do some capitals. I think just looks a little bit better. Payable. You see again how easy it's just actually just to. You'll notice you missed something out. Okay. Formula equals sum. There you go. Superb. In. Done. Okay. So remember that format, because again, if you do need to actually replicate, you can just go down and do each individual cell like so. So just in case we have to do a password, okay. Remember, you have to do a screenshot. You've done a screenshot of a password. Make sure you've got snip and sketch ready. File, info, protect, encrypt. Remember, you're not saving with a password. And remember, if you do, and you can't remember what you've typed in, you will never be able to access your file again. All right, and that's one problem with this. Okay. There's a screenshot. There it is. Cancel out of that. Come back, and then I can paste that in like thus. Okay. And just quickly as a reminder as well, if you do need to print, let me just shrink this down a little bit. Okay. So I'm just going to put that final screen on there. If you do need to print, file, print, select your local printer, active sheets, one-sided, that's fine, landscape, fit sheet on one page, and then everything you've done will fit on one page. Okay, so let me just do that here. So then what you've done is you've also got a record of how to do this, because you can just do the pause function on YouTube and record that into your screenshots and what have you. And there we go. So that's that. So let me just size that up quickly. So then you've got at least some demonstrations as well how to quickly print. Alright. So hopefully that's been of use to you. There we go. Alright. So hopefully that's been a useful little exercise there. Thank you for your attention.